Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get into it. First, I'm gonna add a little bit of leave-in conditioner, just to kind of lay down those strays, the baby hairs, whatever you want to call it, just so I do not accidentally bleach the stray strands of hair. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. Stray strands of hair. You could use water, you could use a different type of leave-in. You just want that hair out of the way. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add in 1.5. I think I added about 1.5 scoops of the BW2 powder. And take it little by little because you don't want your mixture to be too watery, right? So add a little bit of developer. I'm choosing to use a 30 developer, but if you're starting out, I would actually advise you to use 20 volume developer just because it takes longer to process. If you use any volume developer higher than 20, then just make sure you watch her closely, just because it will process faster. Okay, so I'm gonna just take it, I'm adding it in little by little because you do not want the mixture to be watery or runny, right? If it is, it can bleed through the lace and it will definitely bleach more than the knots, and you will end up with golden roots, and I know you definitely do not want that. I switched early on in the video. Look at that, it's thick. But I switched early on in the video to plastic knife because I kind of wanted to show you how it was to use a butter knife, which you can use plastic or you can use metal. It really doesn't matter. Just use what you have at home instead of going out to buy something. The plastic knife works just as good or even better than the tint brush, to be honest with you, just because you can control how much you're applying and how hard you're pressing down. You want it to be a thick consistency. I showed you a little bit earlier, but you want it to be thick. You don't want it to be too runny because you don't want to run that risk of your mixture bleeding through your lace. Now, if it bleeds through your lace, it will definitely bleach the roots of your hair, and that is not what you want. So go ahead and make sure it's thick and spread it on there as such. Take your time. It's okay. Take your time. You want to start from the back to the front and work your way up to the front, just because in most closures, the knots tend to be a little bit bigger in the back. So go ahead, take your time. Now, once I cover it, and I only cover where the hair is, I will set my timer for about 10 minutes and then I check it, and I think I left this one on for about 20-25 minutes. It just really depends. Every closure is different. Sometimes, you know, it will take 20 minutes to bleach the knots. Sometimes it can take 25, sometimes 30. It just depends on the closure. But what I would suggest to check it, especially if you're starting out, every 5 minutes. That way you don't run that risk of over processing the closure. And when you over process it, another problem is that you can have a lot of shedding. So just make sure you eye it every 5 minutes. You can set a timer. And you can tell because the knots will be dark. They will be black at first, and then as they start to process, they will lighten up. So go ahead, spread it on. There you go. Once you're done, I normally like to pull the hair out just in case it's kind of stuck, just so again I don't bleach the roots. That really scares me, especially if I'm doing it for a client. In this particular video, I am making a wig, so I don't want my client to be disappointed. So again, there we are, 10 minutes. And here we go. Off camera, I washed with Shimmer Lights shampoo. Look at her. Yes, get into it. And Isoplus neutralizing shampoo. I use both of them just to take that brassiness out of the closure. You don't have it. What lace? What lace? Yes, look at her looking like scalp. Looking straight like scalp. Yes, nuts. Yes, and voila, you can brush her. I do use some conditioner. I use Tresseme, but you can use whatever conditioner you have. It works fine. I don't know why I didn't get a comb, you guys. I guess maybe it wasn't available. I wasn't thinking about it, but just wanted you guys to kind of just see how it turned out. Yes, look at her. Well, thank you again for supporting me and watching my channel. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.